So I'm getting more and more questions about my vocal chain. The thing is, a vocal chain very much depends on your voice, of course, but also the song you're doing, the kind of vibe you're going for, and so on. But I'll do a quick overview of my starting point for my own vocals. So let's go! First of all, of course, my microphone. This is a Neumann TLM-103. I think I've tried 4 different microphones before this one, but I like this one a lot, so it's here to stay. I put that in a reflection filter. This is the VOCU by Divine. It comes with its own pop filter, but I always use an extra one to reduce pops and sibilance even more. The mic then goes into my preamp, which is a Golden Age Project Pre 73 Premier. This has some of the characteristics of the Neve 1073, so it adds a little bit of a vintage sound to your recordings. I don't know if you can see the settings. This is what I always use. And if you want to see the back, voila. Then that goes into my compressor, which is a Golden Age Project Comp 3A Junior, again for the settings. And this is a 1-channel compressor as well. And then that goes into my audio interface, which is a Tascam US 1x2 HR. So the compressor goes in here into the line in. And I don't know if you can see it, but the gain is all the way turned down. And that's because I'm bypassing the preamp in the Tascam, because I'm using the one that I just showed you, the external one. And if you want to see the back, ta-da! Right after I bought my Tascam, I won this Evo 4 in a producer contest, and I think they're pretty much comparable, even though the Evo 4 does have 2 combo inputs, so jack and XLR. What I like most about it though is the big dial in the middle that controls kind of everything on this interface, and it sounds really nice. So yeah, I like this one as well. Moving on, let's look at my vocal chain in Cubase. Okay, so let's look at my vocal chain in here. This is a beat with a hook that I did. It's called Privacy. So maybe I'll just play through the hook first.
If you wanna ride with me, spend a little time with me, get a little privacy, just tell me we can go full speed, or we can go, baby, let's go slow, we can go slow, you know, you already know, I'm always down for your loving.
Okay, so let's go through the plugins one by one. First up, Auto-Tune. You know this one, it's pitch correction. Not a lot going on here except for the retune speed setting, and I'll solo the track so you can see and hear what it's doing.
With me, spend a little time with me, get a little privacy.
So this is what it's correcting.
Go full speed.
This is pretty basic. Next is Frequency. That's a Cubase stock plugin, so an EQ, and not that much going on here as well. Just taking out some of the lows here, and this little dip is taking away some boxiness in my vocals. If I exaggerate it, you can hear it.
If you wanna ride with me, spend a little time with me.
So that's going out.
Just tell me we can go for.
And then it sounds more clear. Next is my de-esser, which is the T de-esser. You can basically use any de-esser, but I like this one, and then I just kept using it. Let's see what it does.
If you wanna ride with me, spend a little time with me.
So this is what it's taken away in sibilance, so it's quite a lot actually. Next is a compressor. This is also a stock plugin in Cubase. This is not doing too much, just taking away the peaks in level, as you can see.
If you wanna ride with me,
maybe I'll start it somewhere else.
We can go slow.
So you see the gain reduction here, not doing very much, because I'm using a different compressor to do the heavy lifting, which is this LA2A tube compressor. Just because I like the sound of this one more, it's doing more, so you can see the reduction here. Sometimes I use a different compressor. If the vocal can sound a little more aggressive, I go for the T-Rex compressor, and you can tell by the layout that it's based on the Distressor, which is a very known compressor. If I do use it, I always go to optical mode right here, And then anything you do within these yellow lines is still in optical mode, and that's 10:1 compression, so it's pretty heavy, but for some projects this is just the one you want to go for, or I want to go for, but not in this one. And then there is a second de-esser, because after compression you kind of make things louder again, also the sibilance, so this is taking out that again.
If you wanna ride with me, spend a little time with me.
So yeah. And then the last plugin is Soothe 2, which kind of does what it says it does. It soothes the voice. My voice, for example, is a little harsh in the 3 to 4K range, so this softens that, and again more of the boxiness in the lows here. I think this might just be a preset. There's a whole bunch of presets for vocals and for instruments as well. So you can just pick one if you want to start with a preset and then just adjust it to your own voice. So yeah, that's pretty much my vocal chain. We haven't done the effects yet, so I have one reverb on here and one delay. My reverb is a guitar rig reverb. I think it's Reflector. Yes, a short plate, that's always a nice one to start with, I think. So there's a whole bunch in there, and then there's options within every option, so there's always one that fits your voice and the song. So yeah, that's that. And my delay is also guitar rig, and that's a Tractor's delay, probably a quarter note. Yep, that's pretty much standard for me. Mix all the way up to 100% because I'm using the sends and I'm not sending all that much, as you can tell. Right, so maybe I should play the vocal back and then without plugins, and then enable them one by one so you can hear what every plugin is doing. Okay.
If you wanna ride with me, spend a little time with me, get a little privacy, just tell me we can go full speed, or we can go, oh, slow mo, you know, oh, I'm always down for your loving. If you wanna ride with me, spend a little time with me, get a little privacy, just tell me we can go full speed.
And then in the mix,
Oh, we can go, baby, let's go slow. We can go slow, you know, you already know, I'm always down for your loving.
yeah, so that's pretty much it actually. That's my vocal chain. So I hope this helped. If it did, please like the video, subscribe, and have fun making music.